What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. Today we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame and we'll go from there. So you can see that the head and shoulders looks like it's now creating that right shoulder. Of course this is not valid, it's not valid until you start breaking the neckline. Let's get above this purple area over here, back test that as support, and then obviously we would be good for continuation to meet our technical target over here, roughly in and around, let's go, yeah, in and around, let's put that a bit closer. So in and around 57k basically, that's your technical target out of the head and shoulders. That's only once you break the neckline. How do we keep this valid? We need to stay above this neckline at all costs basically. We need to continuously hold it. If you come up, you validate it. If you come down, back test the resistance, you invalidate further upside. So we know it's all about validations and invalidation, so this is what we need to watch out for. Just like when you validate it here and invalidate it here, if you got back above and confirmed this support, you basically validated the pattern again. It can do that 100 times, invalidate, validate. It can do it as many times as it wants, and if it does get above this, you validate it. If you lose it, you invalidate it. So it can go back and forth as many times as it wants, to be honest. So right now we are finding support again on this boxed trend line, or ascending, parallel channel trend line. Came a bit below to meet the technical target over here with a little wick on the 20 daily EMA. Now you're pushing back up. You actually made a higher high. I think this is the highest daily candle close of the year. It's not too exciting, but yeah, I think it is. So we know from yesterday's video update that Bitcoin is in a technical target back to the previous high in and around 45.5k, and the reason is because when we were coming up here, you were retracing back to this high point, and of course now a bit higher, but looking at this high point over here, swing high to the swing low, you can see you broke above the 1 and you're holding that as support at the moment. As long as we're above the 1, we are in a technical target to the 1618 at 45.5k. But what we have been noticing across all the cryptos recently is that it's just coming to the 1.272 as it has right now, and it's come back down to the 1 and eventually lost it. Right now we're holding it. This is good, with wicks to the bottom being held by the EMAs, the 12 EMA on the 4 hour. So that's positive. Of course we'd like to see that 20 EMA hold, but no retest of it at the moment. We just need to go off the fibs, and the fibs are basically saying as long as we're above the 1 point, we're actually going to continue to the 1618. The only way to invalidate this 45.5k target is to now come down and lose 44k. If we close below 44k and back test it as resistance, then we should continue lower. I would expect us to come back into this green support box because it's your previous swing low, so that would basically make sense. You can see that since coming up, you never back tested that support. You're holding the 1 point at the moment for continuation, getting very overextended. Just like this whole way up, we're getting very overextended, even with this little retrace that we called to the exactly to the dollar literally, and now it's obviously reversed because, as we know, once a technical target has been met, it likes to create a new pattern with a target in the opposite direction. So we got an M pattern, target met, and now we got double bottom, target met. So now we're just trying to continue on its last legs to get to this technical target up here. Hopefully it gets to it. We know to invalidate that target, you just need to come down and lose this 1 level. So I can measure from the swing high to the swing low now. You can see that our 618 is at 44.2k. So you actually, if we get rid of this old fib now, you can actually see that we've been floating above it and going in and out, basically having loads of fake outs. So a decision needs to be made, but you're holding the EMAs, you held the 050, you're basically holding this golden pocket. And so actually, if we can stay above this 618 now, even if we close this candle as it is, that's a nice spinning top over here at support. If it holds this level and closes as it is, we would then basically try and attack this previous high at 45.8k, and if that actually flips into support, we would be in a target to the 1618. But as we've been noticing a lot of the time now in this last month or so, we've only been going to the 1.272 and then coming back to the 1 and losing it. So is that going to happen here now with that previous fib that I showed you here? Because it would actually be interesting if it does fail to get back above the 1.272 and we lose the 1. The reason it would be interesting is because we're actually at the 618. And if you fail to get above the 618, the fibs will be used as they should, as a retracement tool. So you've had a push and an exhaustion phase before continuation. And if you lose this low now, and if this is the high, I can actually give you technical targets. So I'm just going to prepare you for the worst case over here. So what I would say, let's just get rid of this now. What I would say is that if you come down and lose this low right here, 41.5k, and this is your high, bearing in mind that we don't know that it is, but at the moment it is, so we can only go off what's been showed at the moment. But come up and break this high and you'd basically invalidate this Fibonacci, and then we need to see where we top out at, and then I could put your new fibs basically. But at the moment this is our high, so it's valid. Is valid at the moment. Swing low to the swing high. You can come as deep as the 618. You can see that would be on the orange box, something that I just on the orange line and the green box, something that I told you if we were to lose these EMAs that I would expect this to hold as support. But if you then come down and lose this green support and backtest it as resistance, you're creating that reversal wave, and you can see where is this range. The range is between here and here, so it's between the 1 and the 618. So basically if you lose the 618, you're going to come down to the 1. That's what it's showing over here. So this can obviously hold as support. We would love it to hold as support, but if we did ever lose 41.5k as support, we would be in a technical target to 39k, which I actually gave you in the last few videos. Basically, I would love that as a retest, because obviously since breaking above, even down here at 38k, since breaking above 38 and 39k, there have been no back tests of support, just this one over here at the moment with this double bottom over here. But are we now going to break this neckline and validate this 57k target of the head and shoulders, or will we fail to break above it, invalidating it and basically keeping this larger head and shoulders valid, as you wouldn't be breaking this neckline, you'd be staying below the neckline, basically going for continuation to break these lows over here. But if you fail to break these lows, we will of course try and break that neckline again, trying to validate that inverse head and shoulders. But yeah, all eyes on Bitcoin. I'm personally looking at the weekly close, to be honest. I'm waiting for the weekly close. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, help the channel grow to 2k subs by the end of this month, and comment what you personally think is going to happen next with Bitcoin. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see some live streams during the week in and around 3 to 6 p.m. like UK standard time. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1 month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2-hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6-hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6-hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTuber's help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.